Exam 3. Let me look at these practice problems here for a second. Okay, so Newton's second law. So I think what we're looking at here is exam 3 is going to cover free body diagrams and Newton's second law practice problems. Okay? What? Is that it? Well, it is going to cover that, but I think that's just contained in Newton's second law, those problems. That just doesn't have its own set. So up through all the stuff that we talked about last time, and we'll work on problems today, and then after the test, we'll go on to circular motion. So exam 3 is going to, the topics are free body diagrams and Newton's second law. Those are the practice problems to use. And then lab next week. Is makeup labs only. You're always welcome to come to lab if you have questions. I guess that doesn't make as much sense for the night class because the first lab on Monday is after the exam, but you know, you're welcome to come to any lab time and work on problems and ask questions. But besides that, if you don't have a makeup lab that you want to do, then you can just skip lab next week. Yep.
So do you need to know ahead of time which lab we're hoping?
No, because I'm just going to, no, I'm actually not going to do the labs. I'm just going to give you like worksheets to work on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we only need to make up the lab if it's 2.
That's right. Yep. I suppose you could if you know you're going to miss one or another one or something, but yeah, you can miss one without making it up and it doesn't affect your grade at all. And we'll have 2 more makeup labs, like 2 more weeks where all the labs are makeups. One other thing that I think I didn't mention last week is there's not going to be any class or lab the night before Thanksgiving. I can't remember what day that is, but the 27th or something. So we're gonna, that week we'll have the exam Monday, the day class will have it on Tuesday. And then those are also makeup labs all week, but I'm not gonna do any labs on Wednesday. But on Monday, if you want to, you're welcome to do makeup labs. Any questions about any of those? Yep. Yes, only 1 per makeup lab period. Any other questions?
If we go to all the labs, will you drop our lowest lab grade? Is that what
I'm not even scoring the labs. It's just like you finish lab. Yeah,
skip your last one?
that's right. Yep. Any other questions? But I mean, I do, like, if you do a bad job at lab, I mean, I remember it, you know?
That's worse.
Yeah, right.
I would rather
I know.
have a bad grade than having a grudge.
Yeah, exactly. Well, so in that sense, and no, I don't drop the lowest, my most grudgeful lab. I carry it with me. I remember this one guy, Dave, This one time he did such a bad lab. That was like the first semester I was here, and I'm still just furious. Yeah, yeah, it's Dave. I didn't really have I mean, I probably did have someone named Dave, but I just made that guy up. Any other questions? Okay. Well, why don't you work on some problems today? So say that you have a box sliding along an incline, and say that this incline makes an angle of 40 degrees with the horizontal. And let's say there's a 200 Newton force pulling on it, and let's say that the mass is 15 kilograms. And we're going to do this problem two ways. First, we're going to assume that there's no friction, like this is ice or something. And then second, I'm going to give you a coefficient of friction, and we'll compare the two answers. So calculate the acceleration vector with no friction. Okay? And work together and like talk out loud, like have fun with it, play with it. And just do this part, and then I'll let you know